Hi guys, elgreenio here with another update of my Fulham career on Football Manager 2011, and I'm into the second season now, heading into November. But let's move back, and I finished 9th last season. It was 9th. Kind of had quite a few tough games late on and just kind of let it slip really. That you get that kind of itchy feet of just wanting to get to the transfer window and get some new players in. Goal difference was pretty darn poor for considering Fulham are usually quite strong at the back, and it's continued this season, conceding 18, scoring 18 in only 10 games. I mean, a lot of the goals, well, I got smashed 6-0 at home, I think, by Spurs. Pretty shameful to say, but overall not doing too badly. Let's have a little look, show you. I mean, I've just beat Hull and team in my Europa League group, but before Hull I'd gone 4 games without a win in the league. But I did beat Liverpool at Anfield though, 1-0, sneaky 1-0, kind of backs to the wall thing, and I should have beat Man City at home. They scored in like the 94th minute, last kick of the game, with an absolute worldie 30-yarder from Vidal, I think it was. So I'm sitting 9th. Europa League. I beat SV Mattersburg in qualifying, beating them 6-2 on aggregate, and then I beat Hearts. So that's 7-3 on aggregate. I don't know what that 4-3 was all about. I think that was kind of I think I let my girlfriend pick the team actually for that game. So she managed to get me a win. Let's see, then, that's a 6-0 drubbing of Spurs. Just everything went wrong and kind of disappointing. Snatched a draw at the Reebok. Rather lucky. Transfers. So in the summer, let's have a look at this. A few people on free. Steve Sidwell didn't renew his contract. He was an absolute arse about it. He wanted like 50k. I ain't giving him that. He can jog on. Simon Davis getting a bit old, wasn't playing. Halishi's just poor. A couple of people out on loan. Salcedo, I didn't really need him. I was quite happy with my new left back. And Matty Briggs backing up, did quite well. Apart from that, you got loans, all loans. Coming in, finally got Galliano, but he's on leave now because he was a bit homesick. Tawfiq Gwash, whatever you want to say. He's done quite well. He's only 20 years old, young lad. He'll come through and give a bit of spark. He seems a bit of a limewire. Sorry, I'm downloading stuff as I speak, so I've got it in my head. All legal, probably. Yannick Sagbar, I know him from previous games, get him on a free. I know, look, 2.9 million, definite resale value there, profit to be had. Some young new gen, just getting in, buying a load of new gens. Always my big signing, Balas Zudzak. Finally sort my problems on the left wing. A bit of spark, and I always recommend putting quite a bit of your budget back to start bringing in youngsters, especially when starting as Fulham, because they're quite old. So, and the youth is generally poor. Although I've had that upgraded, you generally don't get too much. So I've bought a couple of defensive midfielders. This young lad from Hercules. As the other defensive midfielder, this guy I bought, just randomly found him last day of transfer window, nicked him off Excelsior out the clutches of PSV, who wanted him as well. Got in elgreenio as to take place of Sidwell, and he's unhappy again. He's a bit homesick. He wants me to buy Luis Adriano, but he's shit, so I'm not buying that. Young Figueiredo, I didn't really want him too much. I just saw a hell of a lot of people going for him. I've known him from other games, but I just thought they're all putting these bids in. Why don't I have him? Right back on loan until I get Romario in. in January, and new left back Dennis Iogo. He was transfer listed, so I thought I'd have him. Again, quite youthful and a bit of a spark. So yeah, I think I've got a few coming in. Darren Gibson, who will eventually replace. Well, he won't. He'll eventually take Danny Murphy's place in the squad, which is sitting on the bench. Young striker, I don't think he's got a work permit anyway, so I think he'll go straight back out, but you never know. Another young attacking midfielder. Just love those attacking midfielders. That's all that ever comes up with regions, attacking midfielders and centre-backs, which I'm getting another one here. It'll need to be worked on, but it's quite cheap. And yeah, Romario coming in January. So in the Europa League, in the group stages, now I've played 3 games, I think. Don't want to look at that. I want to, not even sure what group I'm in. F, maybe, E, F. Let's go all then. I can't. No. Group B. Right. So AEK at home beat them. I think 3-0 maybe. Or 2-0 or 1-0. I think 1-0. I can't remember. Apollon drew to them at home, which was shocking. That's their only point. Terrible 0-0. One of them, they just backs to the wall kind of thing and don't let you do anything. PSV, I was 3-0 down away and clawed it back with a 3-0 draw. And I've just, so you may have seen, just beat Apollon away 3-0. So it's looking quite good with PSV to come at home and AEK away. Should sneak through there. And squad is, well, no real shining lights. I mean, Brede Hangeland, I've moved him to the sneaky far post corner position to get some goals. Clint Dempsey's been on coming into form again. Apart from that, I mean, Grash has scored 7 goals. No major performers. Zach's been quite disappointing. He doesn't seem to have the kind of stamina for it at the moment, or a natural fitness, but all good things are coming my way. I feel I'm finally getting things together. So keep watching. I'll be back after the winter break on here. So give me a few days. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.